At TMBL, we are a group of industry-based banking brands supporting the essential worker community. Our staff are as loyal as our members are, so it's critically important that we develop a culture that supports that community. I inherited a team that had gone through substantial change. Over about a 5-year period, they'd had a number of different leaders, some that were more invested in their growth and development than others. And the team were failing to trust each other. They were disconnected from the greater environment and what they needed to deliver. I really needed the team to drive change within the organisation. I recognised that this was an enormous challenge and I wasn't going to be able to do it on my own. We really needed someone who was going to invest heavily in this program. It couldn't be a one-off workshop and that's it. And we found Joris, and what a joy that was. He's really able to lift people up. He dedicates time, attention and focus on really understanding what we need, and it was a long-term program. It was quite a commitment and he was there with us every step of the way. We had facilitated sessions which were highly energised, engaging, fun. We had one-on-one sessions. There were tools we used that allowed us to work through with Joris how we might pivot or change as the sessions progressed. There was laughter, there was tears, there were really big aha moments for individuals. The most exciting is that we've reached a point now where we have a group of people who are united. They're coming into work engaged and ready and curious at a time when we really need that.
I like the transparency and honesty of this program, and for me it has energised me because I feel like I can be my true self at work now, which is great, and I can definitely see the difference in a lot of people who are really stepping up and taking that ownership and also owning their true self to be honest in the workplace as well, which I love.
Some of the key changes I've seen in the team since we started the program have been moved from an initial feeling of uncertainty, maybe shock, to a place of comfort.
It was exciting to see them feeling empowered and excited and creative and curious and really wanting to deliver for the business and for themselves.
In particular, Joris seemed to pick out the exact thing that everyone was important to them, which was impressive to watch and a little bit scary in a good way.
One of the most impactful tools that Joris introduced to us very early on in the process was the GRAEME tool. It allowed us as leaders to really get a great sense of where the individuals as well as the collective team were at any point during the program. We've seen a 47% increase in professional and personal development, which is incredibly exciting. That's an incredible shift in attitude and behaviour that will really set us in good stead for where we need to go. COVID hit us as we were coming to a relatively logical close to the program. And I think what was really interesting is many of the team said that it would be unlikely that they could have coped with COVID change before we'd done the program. The team absolutely loved Joris and they loved the entire experience. Many of them called out that what they've learnt during the program would stay with them for a lifetime. You couldn't ask for a better statement than that. As a senior leader in an organisation, I get hit up on a regular basis to run programs that are meant to transform my team. And I can genuinely say this one actually did. Joris was so invested in our business. He demonstrated that he was really passionate about the entire banking environment succeeding with us. And it seemed quite logical when we were looking to realign our planning sessions and our sales and marketing efforts that we called Joris in to help facilitate that and help shift the culture and focus on strategic planning that we hadn't had before. We've also used Joris for executive coaching for some key junior leaders who are identified as great talent and we really want to invest in the longer term. And whilst it's early days for them, they've already called out just how invested and supported they feel with Joris during their program. What I'm most proud of is that we are turning around very quickly a reputation that perhaps wasn't as strong with our stakeholders into the organisation to one where people are really championing what we're delivering as a group. There's a sense of trust in the team as a team who can deliver and who can perform. At Team BL, we are absolutely in transformation mode. Marketing is leading that transformation. I'm quite excited every time I hear our CEO not only talk about that, but the fact that we are a well-equipped, fantastic marketing team who are able to lead that change. So for me, in such a short period of time, to see a shift from a team that were not recognised for their efforts to one that the wider organisation believes can lead change and lead it effectively, I couldn't ask for anything more.